I'm about to go further in this woods than we have ever gone, literally ever. There's like a bunch of scratches on the tree right here. There's more right here and here and all the way up this tree. What? Whoa. This is insane looking. Dude, if this is not the Rake's hideout, I don't know what is. You guys see that? What is down there? Wait, this is not a rock. What is this? Oh. What is inside of this thing? No way. There's something growing inside of here. I just heard a huge splash. No, I have a bad feeling right now. Guys, I hear something. My heart is racing. I'm out of here. I'm shaking. I keep feeling like something's behind me. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while since I've picked up the camera, and there's a few reasons for that. For one, making videos kind of sucks in the winter, I'm not gonna lie. But for two, I also get pretty burnt out after the summer grind, because as a lot of you guys know, I go crazy with videos in summer. But anyways, I've returned today because I have unfinished business to do. It is currently March 8th, and so the snow is going away quite a bit. As you can see, there's like patches of grass showing, so it's gonna be decently easy to film today. But anyways, if you guys remember the Bigfoot series from last fall, me and Camden, when we were out in the woods, Camden heard a very strange noise, and I still am not quite sure what it is to this day. I'll replay the clip right now so you guys can hear it. I do not know where to go. Oh no. Oh my god. Like I said, I have no explanation for it. I don't know what it is, but to be honest, I have done quite a bit of research, and my personal theory is that it possibly could be the Rake, which sounds crazy to say because I don't believe in that stuff at all, but I still want to test this theory because, as you guys know, pretty much anything is possible. I mean, we've seen Bigfoot, we've seen the river monster, we've had some crazy encounters, so honestly, anything can happen at this point. But before I go out to the woods, let's go over the game plan. Alright, so if I'm gonna be going out to the woods, I need a game plan, and so the first thing on the list is to capture something on camera, whether it be a noise or a figure or any solid proof that my theory is correct. Number two, I want physical evidence, whether that be finding a nest or something along the lines of that, but I want physical proof that this thing exists. And finally, going back on the footage, the direction that the sound came from is beyond anywhere we've ever been in the woods, so my plan is to go further than we ever have in the woods before, and maximizing my chance of seeing or hearing anything. So without further ado, let's gear up and get out there. Alright guys, I just got everything I'm going to need for this expedition. It doesn't look like much, but let me tell you, I have basically everything I'm going to need for this. So as you can see, I have a sample bag right here, and then I have this digital camera, if you guys didn't see from a few videos ago when I found that box in the woods with this camera inside of it, and it actually still has creepy footage on it, I'm not gonna lie. But if I find any evidence, I'm gonna be taking pictures for evidence on this camera. Here we have another camera, this is a GoPro. I'm gonna be setting this up and doing like, not a time lapse, but basically just like a security camera to surveillance the woods when I'm not there. So that's gonna be really important. And then over here we have a couple of flashlights, a light bar, and then lastly we have an animal call. And I'm gonna be using this to try to attract something once it gets dark. But without further ado, let's get out there and start exploring. Boom. Just like that, we're off. I got some sunglasses on because, as you can see as I turn this corner, it is super bright out today. Bang, the sun's right there. We got about an hour and a half of daylight, give or take. Also, I might not film much until I get to the woods because it is super windy. All right, we're down to the patio right now. So many memories this summer right here. I remember dropping a box fort off of that balcony. I remember doing like a bunch of different stuff in this backyard over the past summer, making memories. You know how it is. Here's the pool, and there's the woods over there. Alright guys, I've now made it to the woods, as you can see. Man, I've not been down here since fall. Honestly, nothing's changed, it's still creepy. It's still the Bigfoot forest, as you guys know. Alright guys, before I go super far into the woods, my first destination is the Central Fort because, I don't know, it's kind of like a landmark around here, and we always seem to go to it for videos, so I'm just gonna check it out. Also, there has been no fort for a couple of years. Maybe we'll remake it one day, who knows? Yeah, seems same as usual. All right, now that I've checked out the fort and everything, I think that what is that? Holy crap, what? What? Do you guys see that? What? There's like a bunch of scratches on the tree right here. What could have possibly made that, bro? What? They're not very deep. They're just kind of like a claw, you know? Like something was just like, and I don't think there's bears around here. At least not in this woods. That is so weird. And it's not like, I don't know. It looks like something went like a couple times. It wasn't just like once. Because there's like a bunch of scratches all through it. Unless it was something with like 10 fingers or something. Fact check me, but I don't think the rake has 10 fingers. Huh. Let me check out the rest of the tree now that I saw that. That is weird though. Wait, no way. There's more. These look really fresh actually. These look like maybe less than a week old. It's like, again, it's like something just like that. I don't know. That is weird. Hold on. Wait, there's more right here. And here. And all the way up this tree. What? Wait, literally, I don't know if you can see it because the sun is beaming. There's scratches all the way up this tree. Literally all the way up there too. Almost like something climbed the tree. See that? Look. Dude, the lighting is terrible right now. I'll come back when it's dark out so I can shine my flashlight on these. That is insane. I've actually never seen something like that before. Also, nobody comes out here. Literally, I think I'm probably the first person out here since the fall, which was like 4 months ago. Nah, I'm definitely the first person out here. Cause like my house is way up there and then there's just a road and then like maybe a few houses, but nobody comes in this woods at all. I don't understand. All right, anyways, moving on from that, I think it's time that I go as far as I possibly can. Guys, I'm about to go further in this woods than we have ever gone, literally ever. This is about to be insane. I'm gonna continue walking and I'll pick up the camera later. Guys, I've only had the camera off for like literally 10 seconds, but the snow is up to my knees right here. This is insane, bro. Look at this, here's my foot. What? This is crazy. I'm literally up to my knees in snow. Oh, look at that. Right here is the river. Let me get out to it real quick before I say anything. Oh my gosh, wait. Right here is where we saw Bigfoot, or Camden. He said he saw, I don't know if it's Bigfoot or not, but he said something was like bedded down right there under that bush. I remember that, right there. All right, but anyways, the river is right there, as you can see. And the land gets narrow and then bigger, and we've never been over to where it gets bigger. We usually stop right here, but I'm gonna keep going. I am determined to go as far as I possibly can to prove that this thing is not real, because I want to have that comfort in knowing that there's not a dang cryptid living in my backyard, you know? So here is where we usually stop, but I'm gonna keep going. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, I just made it to the thinnest spot of this place. As you can see, the bank is right there, and it's about 20 feet until the river right there. And maybe like one person, if that, would have seen this video. Maybe nobody, probably nobody. But I used to have an old channel with my cousin, and like 5 years ago, we played a hide and seek challenge, and somebody hid right here in this ditch. It was my brother. And honestly, this is, I think, the first time anybody has gone this far since that video, which was 5 years ago. Which is just crazy because we haven't even been that way. We haven't explored like anything. But I'm not gonna lie, it has been really tough traveling out here. The snow in some spots was literally up to my waist. It's been pretty tough, but I'm gonna keep going for you guys. I don't wanna fail this video, you know, I don't wanna cut it short. I'm determined, man. I'm gonna keep going. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, there's this big like wall of trees right here, which is really weird. But then on the other side of this is a huge clearing. It's like a mini field or something. I'm gonna get to the other side of this because this looks cool. Oh, what is that? What was on my arm just barely, bro? It looked like a caterpillar, but it was like brown. You guys probably think I'm crazy because it's March right now. It's like 43 degrees out or something right now. So things are starting to come out, but I'm pushing through. I'm gonna get over there right now. This is really thick to go through though. All right, hood and sunglasses are on. That's time to plow through here. I'm gonna cover my lens. Okay, made it through. Whoa. This is insane looking. Dude, if this is not the Rake's hideout, I don't know what is. Look at this place, bro. What is this little oasis? Oh, I can actually access this right from the edge of our lawn right here. We have 2 different fields. This is the end of the furthest field right here, I think. This is cool. Whoa, I just got goosebumps. What is that, guys? That looks like some sort of hut, does it not? I'm gonna go investigate that. That is creepy. No. No way, bro. Guys, I cannot make this up, bro. Now you guys are not gonna believe me right now. So I was just taking a cinematic shot of this, and then I went to watch it back to make sure it was good. And I heard like, it sounded like somebody stomping a branch down. It was like, I heard like a crack, but there was like a bass to it too. It was like, it sounded like it was like way over there, if anything. But like maybe near the fort-ish, maybe like near the edge of the river over there. Y'all are not gonna believe me, but I swear on my life, bro. I actually have goosebumps right now, bro. I don't understand that. Because I'm listening now and there's nothing. Oh my goodness, dude, I have goosebumps so bad. All right, I'm gonna continue on either way. I'm gonna go check out that hut now. Okay guys, I don't know if you see what I see, but up there, you see that right there? I'm gonna put an arrow pointing to it. Something is right there. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna go check that out right after I check out this hut. Sorry, I'm like stalling. I've been like so on edge and like kind of scared to check this thing out, but I'm gonna do it right now. All right, I honestly don't even really see a good way into this. Maybe here. Okay, let me look at the other side real quick. Nah, dude, this is the other side and it's even thicker over here. So I guess that other entrance has to be the way. I'm gonna put my hood on yet again. Maybe not sunglasses because it makes it too dark, but here we go. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't really see any evidence of anything being here. At least not recently. I don't see any tracks or anything like that. But I do see some snow kicked up onto that branch right there. You guys see that? So I'm gonna go over to the other side and check that out. All right, here's where I was looking. As you guys can see, the snow right there is kind of kicked up. This battery is gonna die, so I'm gonna hurry up. Huh. Oh, I don't really see much of anything, to be honest. Unless, wait, something down there. Is that like a rock or something? You guys see that? What is down there? That looks like maybe a rock, but it's kind of an out of place rock. Wait, let me try to reach it. Dang, that's far down there. Wait, I got it. Wait, I got it. Wait, this is not a rock. Wait, what is this? Dude, what? Listen to the texture, guys. That is not the texture of a rock. Wait, I'm gonna bring this back and examine it. I know I already touched it and everything, but I'm gonna take a picture of it for evidence. Here we go, picture taken. And now this thing's going inside the evidence bag. Boom. As you can see, mysterious egg that I don't know what it goes to, right there. All right guys, I got the GoPro right here. I'm gonna start filming, there. And I'm gonna set it right here, pointing down that way, so that this thing can capture anything that walks in this area. All right guys, I'm not gonna lie, right after that clip, my camera died before I could go check out whatever was up on the bank. But anyways, after that, I came back in the house. I've been chilling out for a few hours. It is currently dark out, and before I went back out, I decided that I would investigate the egg because I honestly have no clue what this is. But I had maybe a really stupid idea. I was going to try to open this up. So we're gonna do that right now. I have a butter knife and some paper towels in case whatever inside is messy. So let's do it. Here's the egg right here. I don't know how I want to do this though. I guess I'll just try to like, oh my, did you guys see that? Look. Oh, wait, no way. Did you guys see that? Wait. Oh my goodness, wait, this actually is an egg. I wasn't 100% sure. What is inside of this thing? No way. Okay, wait, let me get the paper towels down. Dude, I don't want to touch it, but that, what? It's like gooey on the inside. Wait. All right, paper towels down. Let's open this up more. I'm gonna break this part off. Dude, that is insane, bro. It's like a thick sludge on the inside. Oh, wait, what? It just snapped in half. Ew, oh, what? Guys, look, I can literally like, it's like the consistency of Jello almost. It's like nasty though. Look at that. Oh, Wait, oh, what? There's like a, what is that? There's something inside of here, guys. Wait, let me peel this shell off. Dude, there's something growing inside of here. There's actually like some sort of baby creature. Could that be the river monster? Oh, guys, that is not normal. I don't know, look at the eyes. It's like frozen almost, like, you know how stuff can be like frozen inside of like amber? It's almost like that. Dude, how did I just find this in the woods? I don't really want to open it up anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this though. It's like ripping the paper towel. Dude, this is not normal at all. What did I just find? Some sort of animal egg. Holy crap, dude. Alright guys, I'm currently in the garage of my house. Right after opening that egg thing, that was insane. I honestly have no idea what to think of that. I've honestly never seen anything like that before. But anyways, I've got my flashlight, I've got my backpack back on, got my ski pants on, and I'm ready to go back out and keep exploring. I forgot to check out that thing that was up on the bank. And I'm also going to go back out to the tree, because I saw those markings there and it wasn't really visible on camera. So I'm gonna go back and check them out now that you'll probably be able to see better. And then I'm gonna go back out and grab the GoPro because I still have that time lapse going. It's really windy, but I'll talk to you like this. I'm gonna do the animal call as well. Woo! All right guys, I'll pick up the camera once I'm out to the woods. Alright guys, I'm walking in the woods right now. I picked up the camera because honestly I feel more comfortable being out here if I'm at least talking to you guys, because I'm not gonna lie, after everything that's happened here, it is pretty scary being out here alone. But I know if anything was close, you'd be able to hear it in the snow. But either way, I'm still sketched out. Alright, I made it back to the tree. That's my walking path from earlier. Now let's take a better look at these marks. So I know there was some here. Can't really see them if the light's directly on them. You can see them there. Sorry if I keep panning around, I'm just clearing, you know. Marks there, huge marks. Then there's, okay, I'm getting sketched out. But there's marks all up this tree. See some there, all the way up this thing, even like way up there, there's marks. See right there? All the way up this. And when I was out here earlier, I forgot to take my evidence photos, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna keep this rolling while I'm getting the camera out, just cause. Bang. Took one, I'll take one here. Bang. Alright, I got 2 evidence photos. Alright guys, now it's time to retrace my steps. Actually no, I'm gonna go up to the field. Like I said, that's like a shortcut because I don't really feel like walking through all this woods. It is creepy because I can't see more than like 10 feet in front of me. So I'm gonna do that. It's probably a little bit longer to go all the way back up to the house first and then cut across the field, but I think it's gonna be easier and I'm gonna be less sketched out. So let's do it. All right, I'm back out. I just made it out of the forest. There's my house right there. I gotta go up way over there. You guys probably think I'm scared of like people or anything. I'm not. I'm genuinely just scared of animals being out here. Because I know there's no people because it's winter, obviously. But you never know what animal you're gonna run into, you know? There could be bears, there could be coyotes. I know coyotes are small, but I'm still kind of scared of them. You just never know. If there's a lot of them, I'm outnumbered or something, it could be dangerous. Speaking of which, I'm putting my life on the line right here. Please show me some love. Please subscribe to the channel. I put a lot of effort into my videos. Obviously, I'm basically risking my life out here, so maybe like the video, share it with a friend. Anything like that helps. All right, guys, I'm back out to the field that I had to come back on. There's my foot tracks right there. And yeah, I'm almost to the end of it. The end's over there. And I forgot to tell you guys, but I did put a flashlight right next to my GoPro because I knew it was gonna get dark. So obviously you wouldn't be able to see anything if I didn't. So I don't know, maybe I caught something, maybe I didn't. If not, it was worth a try at least. But here's the end of the field. Here we go. Oh, also something cool. I found like a few old artifact things on my way up here. So for one, there's this huge, I don't know if you can tell the difference between the sticks and it, but this is metal right here. So there's like a huge coil of like metal wire. And over here, there's this huge like metal jug thing. I don't even know really what to call it, but it's like a huge like milk jug. But I tried pulling it out, but it was frozen to the ground. But anyways, let's go down and get my GoPro. I just heard a huge splash. Something like, no, I have a bad feeling right now. You can kind of still hear it. Dude, I wish I kept the camera on. That was like maybe like a duck sized. Okay, I'm just hearing the river running and I feel like it's something, but it's not. Now I'm on edge. Bro, this is bad. So guys, I found my GoPro right here. As you can see, I had the light shining right over there. As you can see, the nest is right there at the end. So I basically had it pointing straight at the nest. But anyways, let me stop the recording real quick. Boom. You guys hear that? There's a dog barking off in the distance. I don't know if it's barking at me, hopefully not. Seems too far away. Anyways, I'm gonna pack up this stuff. And, oh no, I just forgot about something. Guys, I still have to do the animal call. I completely forgot about that. All right, here it is. Here we go. I found a call that sounds very close to what we heard a few months ago. Here goes nothing. Wrong side. Do I do it again? Does it hear something? My heart is racing. I hear like a... I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Dude, my bag is open. I hope I didn't drop anything. Okay, at least I'm out in the field. Okay, I'm still recording. I can't even hold the camera I can't even hold the camera still. I can't even talk now. I'm gonna close this. You guys heard that. You had to have. I don't know if it was a beaver or not. I'm hoping it was, but I don't know. It could have been something else. It was like a kind of sound. Like it sounded like chewing on something, but it could have been like chattering its teeth or something. I don't know. My camera screen's wet. I'm shaking. I'm getting out of here. Dude, I keep feeling like something's behind me. I hate this feeling, bro. That animal call was a bad idea, I think, because it only happened afterwards. Whatever it was, I scared into the water. When I first went down there, that's when I heard the noise, the splash in the water. And then it only made that noise after I did the animal call. I think it was like warning me that it was like gonna attack or something, I don't know. Light just turned on. I don't know. Tell me in the comments down below, guys. If it's a beaver, that's gonna be really sad because I'm so scared, but I don't know if beavers are aggressive or not. I don't know. Made it back. Okay.